You. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's go. Creating a new character. Mr. Priest. Hello, Mr. Priest. Can we drag this somewhere there? Yes, we can. Yeah, let's go for that one. Okay, hairstyle. Some different hairstyles you can pick. Beard. That looks pretty clean. Okay. So for a priest, maybe some gray hair. This looks more like a priest. Some fuzzy brows and create a character. Let's see. Don't think I have sound on. This is the male one. We also have female characters. Let's see, settings, audio. Oh, it's muted. Music volume, master volume. So this is still from the Christmas team. Oh, what? I created a warrior. Oh, wait, that's still on default. I think this was. I think this was a bug in this 1.24 patch. I think the problem was that we couldn't change the class type. Yeah. Shit. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, man. Ice Blinker, because I just noticed that in this patch 1.24, you couldn't pick a priest, and I only made an Amazon and a warrior, so I can't show you any priest. That's a shame. But I can play some stuff anyway. This is the warrior. It's level 125. Let's see. So we're now in Stanford. This is the main capital, mainland. And this is Kobito. It's a Japanese themed island. This is Starter Beach. And from here you can go to Hilram Island. That's a different server, I believe. I can show you around a bit. This is a water source. You can use the F function to interact with the water source. And what they say is that you need an empty file. You can buy these at the vendors, and with an empty file and with the water source, you can interact and you can create a water file, which is also used in alchemy. These are some NPCs that are walking around. As you can see, these are some buildings. These are, I believe, also made by Zugzug, the artist that is also making the new tavern and a mill, and actually created this castle. Yeah, much more stuff. You can change camera positions. You can zoom in on the character. You can zoom out. These are the funny little guys we can also use as stickers. Well, let's slay one. So they all have a death animation, and they also have sound effects when they die. You can charge. You have a whirlwind animation. And as you can see, this costs 35 mana. So when I use this, my mana will deplete. Okay. No whirlwind. Maybe there's some delay. Now, this is one of the quest givers. I believe Harley made the text for these guys. So now you can get a novice fisherman quest. Here you can track your quests on the question mark. Here's where you can interact with the fishing spot, and we need a rod for that. So now it's still locked, but if you would start fishing, it would also start fishing, but now I quit the rod. Well, that is a very good first try. I caught him anyway. So the goal is to get a 100 score. That will increase your total chance, because when I have it at 20% score, my chance is way lower, 36%. So try to aim between 75 and 100, and your total chance will increase. And if you check your bag now, then you will notice that I caught some shrimp. And we can cook that shrimp, but we first need to find a fireplace now. Let's see. So there are multiple fireplaces around the Stanford map. And I don't know why the whirlwind is still loading. Let's see. So I believe my cooking and other skills are pretty high. Level 54, so that's okay. I believe cooking also has the same, yeah. It says watch the heat. Oh, I fucked up there. So the bar goes slower, but with fishing it goes to the right and back. And when you're cooking, it only goes to the right. So the total chance here is a lot higher. So maybe check if I cook some pike, probably will have less chance because the fish is higher. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. And I cook the ham. I believe David is going to try and change that for the lower cooking. The total chance will be increased. and for the higher meats that will be decreased. As you notice, you can also just AFK cook, but that will also will get an extra chance of you burning your meats. If you lose your HP and your mana, it doesn't regen that fast, so I would advise to increase your fishing and cooking early on, because it says per tick, and the tick is, I believe, once per 5 seconds or something like that. So it's once per 3 seconds, so it's kind of slow. So make sure you get your cooking and fishing skill up quite fast, because else you'll be running around with only basic attacks. Okay, let's explore a little bit of the world here. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, wait, I still have my fishing rod equipped. So these guys, they also drop feathers and arrows, and I believe they will also increase the chicken meat when you slay some. Kunnen streamen. Oké. Nee, schrijf het. Dat overleg ik dan even. Ja, je moet dan klopt. Na dat middagdutje zal het dan wel worden. Slaat Laura al? Ik hoor niks. Ik hoor niks. Ja, kijk. Het kan wel goed zijn dat niet heel goed. This is the warrior trainer. The Waka cast down. Zie je wel? Niet voorlopen. Ja, moet je zelf weten. Ik laat gewoon even een stukje zien aan de mensen. Okay, so we're going to explore away from Stanford. Ja, dat kan. Heb je nog meer commentaar? Ja, Wat is hij nou weer aan het zeggen? Ja. Wat is hij nou weer aan het zeggen? These are some water elementals, and you also have beach turtles. As you can see, they look really nice. And these guys also have some nice virtual and sound effects. Okay, so now we're going to explore this area. Those are the minotaurs. Okay, so I was only running, and that means that my energy bar was also running out. So when that happens, you are instantly forced back to start walking. Now I can run again. These are the archers. They also shoot arrows. This chicken doesn't like me. Okay, I don't want those. This is a rend move. That will slow the animal. You also have some buffs you can use, like Battle Cry. Those are quite mana expensive, but they last for an hour. This one increases the damage of your warrior. This will reduce the damage of the warrior by 20% received. These are thorns. So when I activate thorns, a part of the damage from the enemy will be bouncing back. So now he's attacking me, and he gets some damage back from the damage he dealt to me. As you can see here, my damage is in the red, and the damage I'm giving to the enemies are shown in orange. So this is the Minotaur village. Here's the Minotaur king. We also have spellcaster. And you can also collect herbs, but I'm not sure. Oh, right. High enough level. Level 21. Nah, that's good. So I can collect. That's fine. Oh wait, my inventory is full, so I need to drop some stuff. Okay. Okay, that's one lavender. This guy is also doing range damage. That was the charge spell. And I believe in some previous patches you could charge towards the enemy automatically, and now it just goes in a straight line. So I don't know if that is a bug or something that's going to be fixed or permanent. So you can see this guy is something like a mini boss. So I believe he will also drop some better stuff than the average Minotaur. So as you can see, he's now giving a blue aura. That means that he will have a rare drop. And he has the Minotaur's Fury. So that means, this is a rare drop. That's better than average. But for me, that's nothing. That's not an upgrade because I'm holding a one-handed sword with a 100 on damage. You can inspect the sword. So now I'm actually holding his weapon. Okay. Because I'm way overpowered, I can make health stones. So I can just instantly heal myself. Okay, so if you're ever going to go on Amazon, know that this guy also has Doomslinger. And that's quite an upgrade from the normal bow you receive when you just start as an Amazon. Okay. So this is one part of the map. So we just walked from Stanford all the way from the shoreline towards the Minotaur camp. And here is the Elf Queen. I believe we have some coral here with some fishes in the sea. This is the swimming animation. When you're swimming, make sure your energy bar isn't running out, because if you're too far offshore, you will die in the water, and you will lose 5% of your total experience. Not just your level, but also alchemy, blacksmithing, cooking. Everything will reduce by 5% of the XP. I don't know if it's me or graphics are on high. There used to be coral here in the water. Are they on the map? Are they available from the beginning? Are they appear on the map? What do you mean from the symbols? For the closed beta, all these symbols are present. I'm not sure how many symbols will be present during open alpha. So for the closed alpha, it was easy to find the cooking spots, the fishing spots, the water well, etc. Also the mobs are shown with their level, but I'm not sure if that's also going to be present during the open alpha. In my opinion, it would be great to not have them on the map, because that would give a better exploring vibe. So when you don't know where the mobs are, that will give a big adventure, in my opinion. But knowing where the bank is, sure, that's those basic things, that's fine. So I'm using the WASD keys, and when you're using the W key and use the control key, it's automatically running. And with shift, the left shift key, you can use running or walking. These guys also have different drops. Just 10 silver. Many of these areas are, I believe, upgraded in 1.3, but I haven't played 1.3, so I'm not sure. But I believe many of these areas are upgraded. So I'm upgrading a whirlwind now. Okay. As you can see, they show what loot they have. So this is a purple visual effect. So when you're looting, it also gives an epic. So you can equip this epic. I'm now using the Phoenix amulet, because when you die, I will only lose 50% of my experience. If you equip this one, you get one more total damage, and your armor will increase by 1. Doesn't sound like a lot, but in Domi that's a lot. I prefer, if I make a stupid decision, I don't reduce my total XP, because that would mean like I'm going to need to grind for days. Okay, now let's check out the elf queen. Yeah, the music that's playing in this area, I believe, is also made by Palake, and some other guys. So this is the Elf Queen. I know that David added some AI stuff, so for more dynamic fighting from the enemy NPCs, but he hasn't included it yet. And I know they did a past upgrade to make the mobs smarter. So now it's just doing basic attacks, but in the future they can also do special effects or run away or whatever. So I just jumped down, but I wouldn't recommend jumping down from a big hill because you could lose a shitload of HP and you can eventually die also. These guys have had some great loot in the past. So that Whirlwind does insane damage. So these guys are dropping gold instead of silver. So that if you want to grind for gold, then I would suggest going to the Lost Souls. They are located just outside Aeoli Mizar. The text is kind of messed up. So this is Aeoli Mizar, the home of the pixies and the Elf Queen. So 5 gold, that's a lot. I don't even know how much I have now. Almost 100,000. Yeah, I don't need this one, so I'm going to drop that. Oh, this ring is also very cool. It gives you the illuminate buff. Now it's daytime, but when it's nighttime, you can't read the map. So without the illuminate buff, you can't open your map. But this ring, yeah, it gives some extra buff. The illuminate buff is giving you that extra, so you don't need to. You don't need to cast a spell to check the map during nighttime. David created a river here. I will first show you the swamp a bit. I'm going to start walking again because my energy is going down again. So these guys also drop some cool stuff, and I believe if I aggro this guy will also try to help him. Yep. And they do quite some damage. So my defense increased. So every hit I'm taking, your defense XP is going up. They introduced defense later on in the patches, so my defense is quite low still for a warrior. But if you have this like on, I don't know, level 20, the damage received will also significantly reduce. So I believe probably from 50 to like 35 or something like that. So yeah, your strategy could be I'm going to avoid every single damage received, but it could also be smart to increase your defense because it will also reduce the damage you are getting from enemies, so less chance of dying, or when other people are going to attack you in the future. So this is the swamp water in this patch. And I didn't show you the other mills, but this one is bettered. This was one of my suggestions to better the mills here because the swamp, the time of the swamp better to building. So the normal windmills don't have the bricks shown as like this, and I believe Suk made new mills, but I'm not sure if they're going to use these ones still or going to replace these ones. There's some fun stuff. You can actually see the mill grind, and also at the top. These have got some cool trees. Some more alchemy stuff. I believe sometimes it will give more than just one herb. Oh, there's a dragon. So I'm way overpowered. I can attack every mob. If you're going to be new in Domi, then these guys are going to be hard to beat. They actually look really cool. So when you're going to rent this, it will give the effect on the mob. And I'm going to use my thorns. Heal myself with my insane amount of stones. And when I charge him now, I will probably charge through him. Yep. So again, yeah, he has a rare. So he has Chaos arrows. And Chaos arrows, they are only used by the Amazon. And the dragon meat can be used to cook. So that's a bit of the swamp. So this is a part of the closed beta, closed alpha. I believe they increased a shitload of quality on everything. Because in this patch you have some changing, but the weather system isn't implemented in this patch yet. So here you have some mossy rocks, some trees bouncing around. It's actually a cool part of the map because I love this river. Oh yeah. If you don't have more than 5 energy, you can't jump. So normally in World of Warcraft, I was used to jump around to fuck around and kill the time a bit. But if you jump around in Domi, it will decrease your energy. Yeah, you will be back to walking quite fast. So this yellow bar, make sure you use it well, because if enemies are around in future, like PvP, and you're just walking around, yeah, you're quite easy target. So the reason I love this part, because yeah, you can see some vapor of the waterfall here. I believe in a patch before this one, it was a bit more flowy. Maybe they added that again in the 1.3 patch, I'm not sure. Here you can see some more yeah, water moving like stream. But I love this vapor effect. They added here. Okay. They added quite some mobs. There's still shitload of room for more mobs. And also they didn't add a lot of quests yet, but yeah, they don't want to ruin the storyline yet. So it's mainly exploring this part. So closed alpha has a lot of areas to discover, but it was still closed. So perhaps for open alpha they added way more stuff. This guy has a cool dying animation. He's losing his shackles. Fucker doesn't have any loot. Okay. So this is a snowy region. And what's actually cool, it's always snowing here. They made an encampment here. That's inhabited by dwarves. And here you have the Fyoker tribe. Some kind of Yeti guys. Okay, so now we got 3 guys. 1 2. So now Whirlwind has an AoE damage for the warrior. So I'm going to spam this one. Okay. This is just like Stanford, this is a safe zone. This is the Bandit camp, and you can also access your bank there. But you can also access your bank here at the Bleeding Ducks. You can make some potions with alchemy to increase the running. So my advice would be, if you get some points in alchemy, you can create stamina potions, and those stamina potions will help you refill your energy bar. This is a small one, this is medium. This requires level 45, this 25, and it's 56. So those will also increase the amount of energy restored, and you could keep running. As you can see, it requires some math, some mats like milk vial, dial, and vessel. So we had the water wells. You can also use empty vials, milk the cow, and get a milk vial. But I'm not sure, but I think it also has a chance of failing and breaking the vial. So just like the fishing, it has a chance to catch a fish or burn your meat or be successful. Also break the vial, but I'm not 100% sure. So they made 2 camps, the blue camp and the red camp. And probably in the future, there's going to be some battleground stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff burning, and they got a ram here with a head on it. So this is probably future PvP battleground stuff. Red team fighting the blue team. because Domi is going to implement also guild battles and that stuff. So that's some exciting stuff they put here, but yeah, they didn't implement. They didn't implement it further in the closed alpha because we also can't attack each other yet. And yeah, we just noticed that the music stopped playing here. So if you go back to the Bandit camp, it will play the Bandit camp's soundtrack. You can also find that in the Domi Discord. Yeah, this one. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that also. It's actually really good. Actually made really good music here. And yeah, it's not surprising because Palake is rather famous for his music. So yeah, I've been playing way too much time here. Spent one more 500 hours plus or something. No, not yet, but they're going to reset it anyway. They're going to reset my level, unfortunately. No, that's better. So everyone at Open Alpha will get a fair chance to surpass me. I'll probably won't be the highest ranked player in Open Alpha because I also have a family with a wife and 2 kids and work. So I was just blessed to be picked playing in the closed alpha. These guys look amazing right away. So I believe the story for the bleeding dogs is that the orcs invaded a human encampment here. Yeah. So I believe the orcs invaded the bleeding dogs. That's why it's called the bleeding dogs. So these guys look really badass. So I'm still using that ring. It gives that illuminate buff. It's still daytime, but when it turns to nighttime, you can access the map because you have that buff. At the moment, these way markers don't work yet, these point markers. Maybe in the future they will direct you and show you where the swamp is, etc. But I'm not sure. So I believe this is also hand painted by Zaxa, or how you pronounce it. These are the Domi ships. You can actually access them. And the sound effects also sound amazing. Every part of the map has their unique fishing spots. So This campfire also has sound effects, but also visual effects. And here you can have fish for anchovies. So when you equip the fishing rod, you can again try and get anchovies, but just to show you, you need fishing level 45. So I just unequipped my rod to show you. It says there you don't have your rod equipped. You need worms. You can buy those at the vendor. I believe some other fishes require another fish to catch bigger fish. Here, yeah, for example, so you need to raw minnow. You need to fish raw minnow. That's a low level, live level 1 fish, and you need it to catch a trout. So I don't have raw minnow now. Gaat goed. Gaat goed. So you need a raw minnow to fulfill the requirements to be able to fish the trout. So I can't fish trout right now. It also shows the bubbles here, so there's fish here, and some spots have fish in the water. That's a cool element. So you have the fishes. Okay. So moving to Kazantin. I'm not sure if they removed the fire there, because I believe I reported a bug there in closed alpha, and David just removed the whole area to redo it later. As you can see, some of the graphics are better here and there than other parts, but some stuff is also work in progress. So. Remember, this is just closed alpha still. So I believe they made a shitload of changes in 1.3 because the 1.24 alpha patch was released a long time ago. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get ahead of the people without kids with shitloads of time, especially when it hits Steam. About 2 people, the kids that play Fortnite, they're going to play Domi, and they will probably outrank us. So when you enter Kazantin, that's a cool effect. It will also instantly make the screen go darker. So they added a lava here. This guy isn't aggressive, but now he is. And dragons in general just drop really good loot. So if this guy is lower, 48. So if you get the chance to, you see, it drops a purple, an epic. I'm not sure, but this is an insane drop for an Amazon. So if you're on Amazon, I would recommend slaying dragons early on when you have the chance. Or bring a bow. So yeah, probably go first for the Minotaur King, drops the Doom Slinger, 30 DPS. then 50 DPS. 50 DPS on the dragon for the bow. That's really nice. Can I equip the bow? Yeah. I'm going to drop these because I don't need those items. I would recommend not dropping them in the open alpha because you could better sell them at the auction house or just sell them at the vendor. But for me, with this amount of money and not a chance to spend it anywhere or no use case, just drop that stuff. If you check my bank, it's quite insane. I think I have like at least 100 legendary items in my bank account in the closed alpha. So shitload of grinding. So just like the elementals on the sea, you also have the fire elemental. I believe these guys are also ranged. Yep. So they give fireballs. And you used to get punished in these lava pools. So standing in the lava would reduce the HP by 100 per tick per second. So probably in open alpha, they will punish you for standing in the lava pit. So now you're entering the mainland again, and the darkness goes away. So that's a cool effect. And those volcanic turtles have a different shell than the other turtles. I believe the beach turtle. Yeah, so beach turtle should have a different shell than the volcanic turtle. Yeah. But the detail looks quite nice. I believe these are also hand painted. Oh, here you have the Bard area. That's a song from Palaki. My energy is running out, so it will take some time to get there. So this area was redone by David, adding rocks to this area. It's really nice. So in the swamp we had a battered bricks on the mills, and yeah, this is a normal mill. Those small details, that's what I love in a game like this. Leave this one, no, this one. Yeah. So this is a building, you can walk up the stairs. We have different rooms here. Maybe in the future you can take a quick nap or something, I don't know. To regain mana or health, maybe. That will be cool. Maybe a personal chest. And here you could maybe change your character. I believe they have something like that in pipeline. So this is a tavern-like area. And when you talk to the bard, you can interact with the guy, pressing F, the function key. And he says, "Get around, you fine patterns of this humble tavern," etc. You can say, "Okay, sure, let's hear something." So I believe this is a customized character also. It doesn't really look like Balake though. I've used this song quite a bit on some of my video here in the past. Here you can change your graphics settings. So when I'm putting it on low, you can see the difference. Medium settings, high settings, and ultra settings. So low really changes textures. But the good part about that is that you give a lot of people the option to play the game. You can also get the frames per second, 15, 30, and you can below the escape button, if you press that key, the console key, you can also check your FPS, average, minimum, and you can check your own operating system. This is my operating system using a laptop. Quite good laptop though. And Paleke, who's singing this, is also the CEO of Domi. So we can expect a lot of good sound effects from Paleke. Cheers, mate. Thanks for the song. Okay. Cheers again. If you read our white papers, I believe these buildings on top of here are the guild towers. So when we will get to the guild stuff, eventually these will be the guild towers. These are the homes you can earn. So this is probably the lowest house you can get. For level 2. And in the white paper on the side of domionline.io, you can see different houses. Probably the bigger the house, the more options you have. But that'll be explained in the future batches, I believe, by Harley and David. So now we're going to check out Hellroom, and we need to travel there by boat. So we need to go to the starting area. We actually run, well, besides Kobito, we actually saw quite a bit of the map already. So when you leave Starter Island, he will be deployed here on the Starter Beach area. And this is the Yeah, the first thing you will see. Noigan. I believe this character is named Noigan. Yeah. She will give you a quest to slay some wolves. I already did that one, so it's not going to show me that. There's a small island in front of the geckos in front of Stanford Bridge. So when you enter Domi mainland, you will start here. If you turn around, you can go to the Hiram area. I'm going to show a little bit of this part and I'm going to stop streaming. So now we're leaving the mainland. Yeah. This actually has a really fun soundtrack. So Hiram looks really nice quality-wise. You have seagulls flying. Yeah, the weather system is going to be changed in 1.3. Here you have the pirates. This is a melee pirate. You also have range pirates. Here you can really see the sea better with the waves and coral. This is when you're going on the water. You can buy some carbonara, some food here. These are quite good. These will take for 10 minutes. No, 6 minutes. I'm saying that right? No. 600 seconds, yeah. So normally food doesn't last that long. So dragon meat for 480 seconds. And the trout just for less than 300. So these are quite good. Maybe if you're a wrecked shipwreck. This is a jungle area. These guys are aggressive. Yep. So you can pick some herbs. So back in. So here you can find Leviathan. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So these guys are ranged. Yeah. This is one of the bugs because I'm not wearing my sword. I'm doing damage with my fists. But the effects from the eliminate ring is pretty good. This is when you're not wearing the ring. So basically, Hilram Island is a jungle-themed island. And we can only access one part of the map. And the other part of the map is being worked on. Here you have a 12 in encampment. And at the moment, these guys are not aggressive. But that may change in the future, I guess. So if I died now, this will be an area to be respawned on. This is a respawn plateau. And you would have 180 seconds to retrieve your bag. And you can get your normal bag back again. So everything you have inside of your bag, except for NFTs, those won't ever drop. Those are still bound. But let's say if I die here and I get respawned there, I have 3 minutes to get back to that area to retrieve my bag. And for now, you will get everything back what belonged to you, but I'm not sure if they're going to change that in the future. So yeah, this is the part of Domi in the closed beta. This is where we grinded shitloads of time. Yeah, I believe they will add a bit more stuff in 1.3. I'm not sure they will add more areas for now, but I believe they added more stuff profession-wise. But yeah, I'm not sure because I haven't played 1.3 yet. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop sharing the stream now.